Okay, so we're going to look at how to open a TSA 7 lock when you have forgotten your code. So this one here, the code is set to 000. So when I push the little release button, that lock open. We were to have the a zipper in there. There we go. So the zipper is in there. When I push it, it pops out. So it's unlocked. So if I have reset the code, so for this one, to reset the code, there's a little pin that we have, and there's a button on the end. So I push that in, and I hear a little click. Put the pin away. I can reset the code. I'm going to set it to 1, and then at the other one, I'm going to go all the way around to 9. That'll become apparent why in a second. So 019 is my code. I push in the release button, and I should hear a click. There we go. So now it's reset. Now it moves nicely at 019. But if I go to 000, it's not going to release. So I've reset the code. So now I'm at, I've on travel, I've forgotten my code, and I need to figure out what it is again. So this is where it gets kind of tricky. Down the side of, so I've got the, just to orient us, I've got the release button facing me, and down the side of the dial that is towards the release button, you'll see a little notch. I doubt you can see it on the video. I'll try to take some photographs and slip them into this video, but there's a little notch. It shows up right now to me with my eyes. It's showing up as a little dark area. If I turn to a 1 and I push this over, and I don't see a dark area in there. I can do the same thing all the way around. I'm not going to see a dark area. So now this one, which I've reset, I look beside the 0, I don't see a dark area. Oh, that's kind of expected. I look beside the 1, and I don't see a dark area. So just go back here. So the first dial, the dark area, the little notch, is at the number that's actually the code. These other two, it's a little trickier. So I come to the 1, which we remember I just reset that as a code. And I don't see a dark area in there. I go to the 2, no, 3, no, 4, 5, get to the 6, and there it is at the 6. So it's 1 plus 5, 6. That's where I'm going to find it. So this one, remember, I set the code to 9, so 9 plus 5 is 4. So if I just turn around to 4, there it is. There's the dark area. So now I've more or less discovered my code. Of course, that's not it. Facing me, so I turn it back around to 0. So that's not the code, but I know the first one, the notch is at the actual code, and the next two, it's -5 to the code number. So 6 minus 5 is 1, so let's turn around to 1. 4 minus 5 is 9 in this case. It's because we only have those many digits. So you can't see the little notch, but lo and behold, it opens. So there you go. That's TSA 7, this particular model. I don't know. There's lots of different models out there. There's lots of videos on the YouTube of how to find out what your combination is if you've lost it. But for this particular model, that's how you do it. I've got to get in there with the flashlight from your phone to really see it, and wear your glasses if you need glasses. So good luck cracking your lock. And if this doesn't work, find a TSA agent and ask them to borrow their key.